Welcome to the first vlog of 2022.
December was exhausting.
I keep falling asleep at like 1 a.m, 2 a.m. For somebody who has things to do, it's not conducive.
So I didn't go to the gym today. Wow, my nails are atrocious. This is scary. I had to be compassionate with myself and just tell myself, like, you can't get so attached to how the goal manifests. It's about the principle of discipline.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Basically the aim of these vlogs, now that I've kind of made this career transition, trying to build to my sisterhood as a sisterhood community, as well as work on my physical health, that's what this year is all about. I thought I'd actually share with you the journey of doing that, just show you this year in all its adventure and fun. So that's basically what we have to look forward to for the next few weeks and months, hopefully. But today, I'm not gonna lie, first Monday of the year has not gone to plan. I woke up feeling extreme. This camera is heavy, and that's another thing we need to talk about. I need to put this somewhere so that we can talk. Can you guys see? Oh, you can see me, but it's very low, isn't it? Ooh. If the camera is shaking, the arm workout I am doing with my main camera in this lens, basically, December was a very busy month for me, and it didn't really hit me that I had such a busy month until like the 1st of January, as I was reflecting on the month previous, and I was like, oh, December was mad hectic.
So hey sis, I realised that in this video I keep referring to the fact that December was really busy, but I don't actually explain why December was really busy, so let's catch up, let me explain. So on the 1st of December, I moved out of my mama's house, yo. I moved in with my best friend, it's going great so far. And then I moved out of my studio office 2 days later, it was quite sad. And then the next day after that, I co-hosted V's book launch. She looked absolutely fabulous. The book is amazing, you should go and get that. But 2 days later I tested positive with COVID, cough cough, and then I had to quarantine for 10 days. I know a lot of people did not quarantine, I'm judging you. Quarantine for 10 days, and when I got back to work on the 16th, I still had 35 wig orders to send out from Black Friday. Shout out to all the CDB London customers who were very patient with me and got their wigs by Christmas. One day after getting back to work and trying to make as many wigs as possible, To My Sister's season 3 started production, and then 2 days later I had to edit it and put it out. Then it was Christmas time. I don't know why I didn't put that in. After that, I got all the wig orders completed. Then it was Christmas. I literally slept at my mum's house for about 15 hours a day. That was great. But on the 26th of December, myself and Renee resumed work because we were planning for Vision 22 conference. So we were creating all the resources for that, sent that out to all the attendees. And then on the 28th of December, it was conference day and it was amazing. Shout out to all the sisters that came. And 2 days later, I moved out of the CDB London office, which was emotional. So yeah, that's you all caught up on the hectic month of December.
Like, I'm really tired. On top of it, I think I'm hitting that time of the month, and if you don't know, I actually have polycystic ovarian syndrome, and one of my main like symptoms is fatigue around my menstrual cycle, and so I'm very tired. My body feels very tired, so I just stayed in bed because, first of all, Mondays are usually my days off anyway, but I do actually want to get some form of exercise in just to start the year off right, and also to kind of prepare myself for that headspace. I need to jump back on eating right. Obviously, Christmas, New Year, family, celebrating. I've eaten a lot of bad things, and also because December was very busy for me, I've also eaten out a lot, and I don't always make the best choices when I'm eating out, if I'm going to be honest. A lot of McDonald's, a lot of Wingstop, a lot of like overindulging, even if it has been good stuff. It's just I haven't been tracking, I haven't really been doing all of that. So I want to jump back on that by buying groceries today. So the main agenda today is buy groceries, probably prep some food, and head to Oxford Street to get myself a new phone, because I don't want to vlog on this big camera. This camera is massive. This is like my main camera. The lens is heavier than the camera and the mic combined. It's very heavy. It's impractical to say I will vlog on this. And so I want to go and buy myself a new phone. I have the iPhone 7 Plus still. I've kept this phone for nearly 4 years. I think 4 years, 3 years, 4 years? 4 years, 2022. I got it 2018, the beginning of 2018. And so, yeah. I need to get a new phone, and phone cameras these days are just as good as normal cameras. So even though I have a Canon M50, I have a Sony A500, I think. I just want something that's easy, practical, and I think the iPhone would be better. I've already got myself a gimbal, and I've already got a tripod, so I might as well just get the phone and vlog on the phone, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's on the agenda today. Let's go. I am back from Lidl. I ended up going to Lidl because recently I've been doing a lot of my shopping in Sainsbury's and I need to start saving money. I need to be a bit more frugal. So I went to Lidl, which always has like great deals for the food. So I'm going to show you exactly what I picked up because I thought, why not? I usually buy my groceries according to the meals that I want during the week. I did go slightly over budget. I paid about £60 for all my groceries, but this is going to last me about 10 days and it gives me breakfast, lunch and dinner. Like all the day's food and snacks is all covered. I also stocked up on like some necessities like spices and stuff, which also bumped up the price. Bought some coffee, stuff like that. So yeah, I usually aim to spend between £30 to £50 a week on my grocery shop. That's my budget for it. So yeah, I'm going to show you what it is that I got. Picked up, I picked up the wrong one. Okay, I always get this mushroom stir fry, which is just a mix of like different vegetables and mushrooms as well. I put that in like stir fries with rice often. I was meant to pick up another one of the mushroom one, but I just picked up the vegetable one, which is fine. I also did buy mushrooms, so I'll just add mushrooms into that. I love mushrooms and they're super low calories. So they just help me bulk up any food. Peppers, tomatoes for some pasta I want to make. Onions, because everyone needs that all the time. Carrots, bananas for my breakfast, because I always have oats. I try to always have oats in the morning. Obviously I haven't been doing it in December because I've been eating like somebody who hasn't got sense. Picked up some apples to snack on. I've been really liking apples for some reason these days, so picked up those. I think I've showed you everything from the vegetables. Then I picked up my protein sources. So like I said, I'm on a high protein diet, so I always have protein pretty much with every meal that I have. So I have eggs. The Ghanaian in me will never let this go. I have eggs every single day, boiled, scrambled, omelette, fried, whatever it is. Eggs every week. I got the 0% fat Greek yogurt. I often mix this with, well, I always mix this with protein powder. I don't know what that is. I always mix this with protein powder to sweeten it up and give it flavor, and then I have it with like berries, which I'll show you. You can also put in a smoothie, but I'm not really a smoothie drinker. And then I've got king prawns. Prawns are firstly, it's upside down. Prawns are an amazing source of protein. They're pretty pricey, but amazing source of protein for the calories. So a quarter of this pack is only 42 calories, but it is 10 grams of protein. So you could easily get in like 20 grams of protein for 80 calories. That's why I love prawns. Again, I'll probably put that in like fried rice and stuff. I'm gonna have some pasta. That's why I bought the tomatoes actually, because I want to make some spaghetti, and I might have it with that, some pesto and prawn spaghetti. I'm not too sure. Chicken, always have chicken breasts on deck, and salmon actually. So yeah, I don't eat red meat. And then I picked up cheese. Actually, I shouldn't have picked up cheese. Basically, I pick up this 50% less fat cheese as well from Lidl, which tastes very good. I often find that like these lighter than light, really light things don't taste nice, but this just tastes like normal cheddar cheese. So I get that, and I usually put it on top of mince. So I typically buy like turkey mince or chicken mince to make like a bolognese. They didn't have any, but I still picked up the cheese, so I'm gonna have to find something to put that on. Probably I'll just put it in my eggs, or I'll put it on the pasta that I make. But yeah, I picked up cheese. I picked up almond milk to mix my protein shakes or to put in my coffee, but I don't really like the taste of almond milk in coffee. I do have
oat milk in the fridge currently from Oatly, but once that's finished, I don't think I'm gonna stock up because it has quite a bit of sugar in it, and now that I'm getting back to like my regular diet, I'd want to cut back, or to be honest, I'll see what my macros are saying after I've made like my meals, and if I can fit it in, I'll fit it in, because the calories aren't that high, but this is way lower in calories. So I usually use this for like protein shakes, stuff that I need a lot of milk for. So I picked up 2 of those are long life, so if I don't finish it all in the next 10 days or week, I could just keep it. I picked up some tinned tomatoes. Again, I was meant to make mince, but they didn't have mince. So if I do find mince, I'll probably buy it, but I can keep those. And then I stocked up on seasonings. If you do not use aromat, or you do not keep aromat in your house, well, I don't really know. You need to. This goes perfectly with absolutely everything. So yeah, all-purpose seasoning, some chili flakes, just literally like the staples. Some chili flakes, garlic granules. If you know me, I love garlic. Everything garlic in everything. Italian herbs and some smoked paprika. We already have salt, focus, and some smoked paprika. I then picked up these protein shakes. Lidl is actually, well, it has a reduced to clear section, or it's not really a reduced to clear, it's a when it's gone, it's gone. I think that's what it's called, like when it's gone, it's gone. So I saw these in the top, like in the Lidl near my work, and I picked some up which are already in the fridge. I haven't actually tried them, but they were really affordable for 50 grams of protein. Also, as you can tell, the fridge is bare with my 1 apple. The fridge just needs to be stocked up. But yeah, for 50 grams of protein, this whole bottle was £1.50, which to me is really good because people can easily have a meal which doesn't have 50 grams of protein and costs way more than £1.50 or £1.49. And it's only 329 calories. Sorry if the camera is shaking, the camera's super heavy, oh my gosh. For 329 calories, I think that's really good. 329 calories, 50 grams of protein, £1.50. So I picked up 2 more for myself in the strawberry flavor, and I also said I would pick some up for Renee, but the Lidl that I went to at the time didn't have any. So when I saw it at this Lidl this time, I was like, oh, let me pick her up what I said I'd get her. So she wants the banana one. So I picked up 4 of those for her, and then I got 2 for myself. And then I picked up, don't judge me, I eat microwave rice. I just think it's easy. I think it's simple. It's pre-portioned. I know what I'm getting each time. It takes 2 minutes to make it. I know how to make rice on the cooker. I know how to use a rice cooker. I just can't be asked. I know in the long run it probably works out more expensive, but these are 35p per sachet. I try my best not to eat rice that often anyway, so I'll probably eat these in the 10 days. And then for breakfast, I have oats with the bananas that I showed you. And then I top it with Nutella, or more often, I'll top it with Lotus Biscoff spread. Oh, elite stuff, but they didn't have that at Lidl, or they didn't have a version. So I picked up Nutella instead, because that works. And actually Nutella is lower calorie than Lotus Biscoff spread, so I can have a little bit more, but this is usually what takes up my carbs and sugar allowance, like predominantly in the day. And then I picked up some lighter than light mayo, which calorie wise is so much better than real mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is very calorie dense, so I've had to switch out real mayonnaise for either light mayonnaise, but then I came across lighter than light mayonnaise, which means I could have more for less calories. It doesn't taste the same, let me just be honest. It doesn't taste the exact same. You get the essence of mayonnaise, but it's not real mayonnaise, but it works. And then I've gotten used to the taste. That's what I'd say. It's the same thing I was saying about the cheese. Like lighter than light versions don't really taste that great in comparison to the real thing, or the full fat thing, but you get used to it. And then I picked up some coffee. I usually just have coffee in the morning before the gym, or just coffee once a day after the gym. And then I picked up oats for breakfast. I think I already showed you that. Sorry, am I the only one who every time I go to Lidl, I have to buy bags? It's like there's bags in the cupboard, but I always forget it. Anyways, I picked up these chicken wings. Now, if you've got a Lidl near you, go and buy these chicken wings. These chicken wings bang, like bang. You could I think you could season them a little bit with salt. These chicken wings, the hot and spicy flavor, they also have a barbecue one. I'm not the biggest barbecue fan, but hot and spicy chicken wings from Lidl,
Often when I go to Lidl, I don't see these. There's only one Lidl I know of for sure that always has these. And so when I saw them today, I said, oh, I'm buying it too. In this house, we love chicken wings, so I thought I'd stock up, put them in the freezer for whenever I want it. And then for the yogurt, I picked up some black forest fruit, which I need to put in the freezer because I can feel them getting soft. I also picked up peas. Peas are, again, just a low-calorie vegetable, but well, I don't think there's any high-calorie vegetables, but also they are very high in protein. So often when I make the mince, I will not have it with a carb sauce. So I won't have my mince with like spaghetti or anything. I will just have it with loads of peas, and it just ups the calorie content. And I actually personally really like peas. I like vegetables in general, so it's been easy for me to sub that. And then broccoli, one of my favorite vegetables too. So I just keep these on deck. I'm probably going to eat some of these chicken wings today because it's currently what time is it? It's currently 4:52. Your girl has not, show them the time. Your girl has not eaten anything. Like I haven't eaten anything today. So, which means I have all of my calories for the day still left to go. So I'll probably just make as much food or whatever I want really. I probably won't hit my protein goal today. Just because I'm probably only going to eat once. I'll have a snack or something, and plus, as I said before, I really want to make it to the Apple store, which closes at 7, so I need to go. So I'm just going to pack all of this up into the fridge, and then we're going to head out again. You know what the mad thing is? When your receipt gets printed, like, and it's this long, and you see all these numbers, and then you see £58.82, you just think to yourself, oh yeah, I bought bare stuff. I just put all the stuff in the fridge. It's not that much. But anyway, before I head out, I'm going to cut up this apple and eat it because I'm actually starving.
A few moments later.
So I didn't end up going to the Apple store. Basically, between me packing away the groceries and then having the apple, I just sat down and then I got on Amazon, and basically to my sisters, we need some new like equipment and stuff. So I called one of my friends, John Ross, who is super like amazing and expert level at like photography, videography and stuff like that. And then it got me kind of down a wormhole of like technology. So it's currently 7:43. The Apple store closed at 7. Not that I had any intention of leaving my house past 5:30. But I can actually just go and pick up the phone tomorrow. I just figured there's not really a difference between one day. There's not really a big deal if there's one day doesn't really make a difference, if that makes sense. Like me getting the phone today or this evening versus me getting it tomorrow isn't really that much of a big deal. So today just ended up being a really chill day. I'm currently exporting this video, which will be going out tonight actually. So yeah, it's a chit chat get ready with me of the day I actually went to WizKid. So that should be up on my channel for you to watch right now. I really love how this look turned out. I wish I got like a full body picture, so this is just the perfect excuse to actually recreate this look because, oh, mama looks cute. So yeah, I guess the plan for the rest of the day is just have dinner and then go to bed. I actually want to start reading a book. So this month's, I think I'm correct, this month's To My Sisters challenge is to read 2 books in the month. So I'm kicking my January off, or kicking my year off actually, with some knowledge, and I'm going to pick up 2 books from our bookshelf. I don't know if you can see, we have a bookshelf over there, but I'm going to pick 2 books off of the bookshelf that I've been needing to read. I'm coming to the end of, I might actually do that. I'm coming to the end of a book that I was reading in December called Zeal Without Burnout. So I think it's by Christopher Ashe, I think his name is, but I'll put it here. Really, really good book. If you're somebody who struggles to actually rest and doesn't really think about the importance of rest, I would highly recommend reading that book. Really easy to read, like literally you can read it in 2 evenings, like spread it across 2 evenings, or you can just read it in a day, and it won't even take the full day. It's a very small book, but I think it's like one of the staple books for me right now. Rest in general as a concept, as a discipline, as a principle is becoming one of my staple go-to strategies. After 2021, don't know why I keep saying I think I'm tired and I'm hungry. I was about to say again. After 2021 being the 2021 was a year of rest for me, and I really prioritized rest throughout the year, and it meant that I really slowed down in terms of work. Like, I barely did anything last year in comparison to previous years. Don't get me wrong, I was still quite productive. Obviously the podcast was thriving and growing, and that took a whole year of effort. I was a part of the YouTube Black Voices Fund, which also involved going to classes, and I did other things like speaking engagements, digital workshops and stuff like that. So I'm very, very proud of myself. And obviously towards the end of the year, things really kicked off in terms of the CDB London closing down sale, which sold out. So yeah, a lot happened towards the end of the year, but throughout 2021 there wasn't really much happening for me, which I really enjoyed because I was exhausted and I was really burnt out, and I was still feeling the effects of years of burnout without rest. And so I really still, even though now this year obviously I'm going to be a lot more productive, a lot more strategic and intentional about my career progression and stuff like that, and growing the community, maybe starting a master's degree, I'm not too sure. I really want to make sure that I still am intentional about resting, because I know the wonders it did for me last year in terms of my mind, my spiritual health, my physical health, all of it. So yeah, I still want to do that. I don't know why I brought this up. I'm very hungry. I'm currently making dinner. And yeah, I'll pick up the book. Yes, I think this evening I'm going to finish that Zeal Without Burnout book, because I haven't actually finished it yet. So I'm going to finish that this evening before I start my 2-book reading challenge from tomorrow. I think I'm going to read V's book, V's new book. Definitely go and pick that up if you have not already. Myself and Renee actually hosted her book launch for that, which was super fun, and that's when I picked up my copy and she signed it for me. So I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna read that this month, and another book. I'm not too sure which one, but that bookcase is full of books that I haven't read yet, so I'll do that. My lips are very dry. We need to sort that out. Let me show you what I'm making for dinner. I'm probably going to also watch My Wife and Kids. All 5 seasons of My Wife and Kids are actually available on Amazon Prime. Go and check that out. Hands down, one of the best shows. Like, as I've been rewatching it, and I was saying this to Renee the other day, because she asked me, like, My Wife and Kids or Everybody Hates Chris, or she asked me My Wife and Kids or Fresh Prince, which one is better? I think My Wife and Kids is actually better, you know. I think because My Wife and Kids is a bit more recent, you just get the jokes and it's just funny. It's just, obviously Fresh Prince is hilarious, don't get it twisted, it is iconic. That's iconic television. But I think My Wife and Kids is a bit funnier for me. I think because I'm younger as well, I just get it. And the older I get, now that I'm watching it back, I get the jokes more. It's a bit more tongue-in-cheek. But My Wife and Kids, Fresh Prince, Everybody Hates Chris, top tier stuff. So I think I'm gonna watch some episodes tonight and then call it a day, really. Upload that video. You guys can see the camera is really getting lower and lower and lower. I'm tired. Okay, so dinner is done. Basically, the rice is a lot softer than most of the brands that I use. No. So, not buying the Lidl long grain rice again. So far, from my experimentations, Sainsbury's and Aldi have the best microwave rice. But at Aldi, you have to get the long grain. The basmati is very similar to this in the fact that it's very soft. But yeah, my wings, some mayonnaise, apple juice, and my water is back there. So yeah, that is pretty much the food, the dinner for this evening. I'm gonna chow down. This is about to finish exporting, so I'll upload that, and then My Wife and Kids, let's go.